My chat ain't working, guys. Give me 5 minutes, grab me brew, you get yourself comfy, and we will kick it off. Right. You know the drill? Well, you do, don't you? It's 10 taps. Yeah, 10 taps. 4 for the hell, 1 for space, 4 for the yeah, and a hit on the return key to put a smile on my face. Come on, folks. Fill that screen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go on. Go. I see them coming. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fill it. Fill it. Fill it. That'll do. Hello, folksicles. It is 9 o'clock. Time for the Sunday Nighter. I'm Mel, obviously. Yeah. It's been a bit of a crazy week, folks. To be perfectly honest, I'm glad to be here with you. Because, you know what I mean? I've missed you. Right. What's been going on? Quite a lot of personal admin in what you call it in the real life. Yeah. Just kids and stuff like that with logistics for school and carrying a new business and all this sort of stuff. And yeah, utter chaos this weekend. Utter chaos. Utter chaos. I discovered, now obviously those of you who, will know that Corb comes here at the weekends and I see the kids and that sort of stuff. And I discovered this weekend that Corbyn's had a girlfriend for the past 3 months and not told me. I met her. Lovely girl. No long issues. No long issues. Physical health, great. Feeling fine. Now that the bulk of the work of the book is done, especially the book itself, and that's been printed, feeling loads better, to be perfectly honest. I suppose what it is, do you know when life catches up with you? When you've been buried deep in getting through a project and that sort of stuff. Yeah, it's very much a case of, right, done that, almost got it done. And you sort of lift your head out and you go, oh, better do that. Oh, I was meant to do that last month. Yeah, so bit of chaos stuff, if you know what I mean, with catching up, personal admin, all that sort of stuff, just getting everything squared away. And I've just got this feeling that what I want to do is by the end of the month, have absolutely everything squared away, not only with the book, and that project, but also, with things that I've let slip in my personal life because, as we've got near and with the health and that sort of stuff. And it's a holistic approach, if you know what I mean. Now, the things are great with what you're carrying everything. But I need to get my health back up. So I need to get exercise in, and get rid of some bad habits. I've been eating a lot of junk food lately and that sort of stuff because I've been on the fly and that sort of stuff. Right. Everyone's asking, how's my lung? Right. My lung. It aches occasionally. I get a little bit short of breath at times. Yeah, I'm not as... I think one of the things that annoys me the most, is, as you know, I was quite physically unwell at the start of the year. And then with everything that happened, the problem with having a collapsed lung is that I can't do physical exercise. Yeah, so I have a pull-up bar, I have some weights that, before the lung pop, I was using to, basically put some mass on me, generate a hunger in me and that sort of stuff. And so now, because I can't strain, let my blood pressure go up, I can't exercise or that sort of stuff. And so it's been a bit frustrating, do you know what I mean? But with regards to the actual lung, it is healing well. Now, with regards to my actual health, when did I have that scan? Lung popped on 15th of June. It was a couple of weeks. July, start of July. July, August, September, October, November, December. Right, with regards to just checking on the lung, I should be going back for a CT in December. But the doctors are keeping an eye on me, and as you can tell by my rabbiting, I'm obviously not that bad, and I'm certainly not as bad as I was before. Right, I want to tell you about the book and what we've done this week, but I don't want to sort of like take the steam or I don't want to. Dave does the updates, but we're between updates on the Sunday show. So all I'm going to say is we really barreled down on one specific thing this week. In fact, two. Yeah, and we really got those nailed. Yeah, including quite a late night session. Yeah, sort of working things through. So we are from complete completion. Yeah. We're looking at about physical work. Yeah, I reckon a week. Yeah, physical, actual doing stuff and creating content. Yeah, whether it be modeling or whether it be doing the what you call it, the writing to support the modeling. Yeah. So I'm real confident that, yeah, you'll be getting your mini Mel's, and it's going to be great. With regards to mini Mel's, yeah, I want to show you mini Mel. Right, where is it? Ah, there's my mini Mel. Do you see it? Right, what's that about? Okay, let's do this. Right, if you remember last week, we had problems with OBS streaming, and I ended up just jumping onto a browser web streamer that I use for like streaming out from my multi-channel provider. Well, it went all right, and it's going all right at the moment. So what I did is I reached out to them, a little bit of a cheeky one, going, "Hey guys, give us a free month on Professional. Let me have a play with this." So tonight we are playing with the Restream Studio rather than going through OBS. Now there's a very good reason for this. Yeah, is watch out. At the minute it's running a little bit hot, but I've got it running on Chrome. Yeah, I've got Firefox, but I need to move my assets over and that sort of stuff, which will be a low memory browser, so it should run a little bit cooler. But I can stream off my off my laptop on this. Now, for a decent stream, we've always had to use a tower. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's always limited where I could stream from and that sort of stuff because I need the setup and everything like that. But this is working quite well. Okay. And so I'm going to play around with this for the rest of the month over the next couple of streams and that sort of stuff. Yeah, I can do overlays on it. There's videos. There's a couple of little things that I'm interested in seeing where they go with. But what this will give me the easy ability to do, okay, is stream whenever I want from wherever I want. Yeah, now I'm running it as stripped down as I can and as basic as I can. Yeah, and then what I want to see is because with using a laptop, power, all that sort of stuff, I want to make sure that, see if we can improve the audio a little. I mean, the camera seems good enough. I mean, go on, let me know what you think of the camera. Does this mean you'll take us shopping, Mel? Mr. H is asking. Well, we could go terrain shopping. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff off your phone with Restream as well. Yeah, so if this works well, what I'll also look at doing is also exploring and seeing that what are the viable choices, yeah, for us streaming mobile for when I go to shows or if I need to nip to a shop. Start the next book, short novel, The Confessions of a Terrain Tutor. Dude, I wrote 90,000 words for the last book. See how long it took me? Trust me, I haven't got the years left to write The Confessions of a Terrain Tutor. Camera and sound are both okay. Camera looks good to me. Camera fine, very bright, but I think that's your forehead. To be truthful, the lights, I've just got a bright bulb over there. Basically, I've got my lamp, one of these. Yeah, and I've just turned it and pointed at me because I'm shotgunning it. Yeah, I just wanted to see what the camera was like with naffy lights, if you know what I mean. And it's okay. Still 10,000 short. I'm putting that in the rest of it. There's an issue. Oh, you can shut up, huge ugly thing in the middle. Yeah, Dave Brown's good on Facebook. Right, so this is functional. So I'm going to be playing around with this. Yeah, we'll see how we go. The only thing is it doesn't have the PayPal alerts and that sort of stuff and the merch alerts. I have reached out to them to sort of say, look, are you going to tie this in like they did with OBS? Yeah, because I like seeing the alerts when you guys buy things from merch from the links down below. You know what I mean? The T-shirts and stuff. Which we will be producing more of. Is there a Jace in the room? Is there a Jason in the room? When's the Mel's fan only account starting? It's called Patreon. That's the only fan only account I'm having. Nobody needs to see that. Mid Max. Cat Jazz. Right. Let me try something. Right, on the PayPals. This has got captions, so. How's that? That's me brew. Oh, pardon me. Yes, folks, we have captions now. Yeah. If you are enjoying the show, links down below. Support it, becomes Sunday Night or Awesome. I'm not sure about that Sunday Night or Awesome thing, but we're going to run with it. Yeah, because you are. Yeah. But I'm going to have to do it off my phone because we don't have the integration yet. So if you do support the show, if you do like it and you're like, you know what I mean? Yeah, links down below. No, naff of that sort of stuff. I've got to go back to my chat now. Now, there's a couple of things that this Restream, can do, which I quite like. One of it is you can add videos on that you can play in the stream. Yeah, now obviously I've got my starting video and stuff like that. Yeah, which will be like an asset. But when I go to shows, I'm wondering, if we can use that for me to upload videos or something like that. Yeah, that I can then play as part of a live stream and comment over and that sort of stuff. So that's something we need to explore. Yeah. Mark's in the room. Mel, so how worried does it make you now that we're all getting mini Mels? How does it, what do you call it? How does it, but to be perfectly honest, I am one of these people who work on the basis of what's done is done. Yeah, all you can do is deal what's in front of you and try and get the best future you can. And that's how I sort of look at life, and positive mental attitude. So the fact that you lot are getting them is done. There's nothing I can do about that. What you do with them, I have no control over. So I'm not going to worry about that. All I can do, is deal with what is in the present to give me the best possible outcome for the future. So the moment you lot start posting full of the Terraniacs and me in all sorts of innuendo positions and stuff like that, I'll delete the Terraniacs group for my positivity. Actually, guys, on groups, what I am actually thinking is setting up a TTT book club. Yeah, and I don't mean that like we're going to read books, but for people who do buy the book and that sort of stuff and the backers, I thought, well, what I don't want to do is dilute the Terraniacs with book comments and that sort of stuff, because the Terraniacs is quite a focus group and we like it like that. So what I want to do is do a book club, where anyone who's interested got the book, or is anyone who's interested in the book, wants to leave reviews, wants to show me what they've built from it, feed me back, ask for clarification. Because remember, the book isn't just about there you go. It's very much like the channels. There's Mel's aftercare afterwards. You know what I mean? Now, the Terraniacs do that really well. Because they've watched that many videos that most of them can answer for me. But with the book, it's a bit of a baby. You know what I mean? So I want to sort of support it a little bit more and that sort of stuff as it launches. It's been a big part of the change in my life over the past year. And so, and last year, it's quite a monumental change, and it's been a very positive thing overall. But I don't want to dilute the Terraniacs group with that. So we're going to set up a special book club where we can do that. And in that group, I give you free reign to use your minis to your heart's content. Burn me as hard as you can. Diorama Mini Mel with Mutant Pandas. Pandemonium. Right. I've got ideas for Mini Mels, as well as using it for a way to show scale our photos. Universal new measurement of the millimeter. That's actually an idea that me and Dave did actually discuss. We have this now agreement with us, for the sake of both of us, because this has been stressful on both of us, the delays and my health and all this sort of stuff. And it's had a knock-on effect of Dave, of course, and he's been brilliant supporting me through it, But should we get to the point of book 2, we've already agreed that it is better for us to sort of do the work up front, before we go to Kickstarter, to simply avoid what we've gone through in this process. Which is completely sensible. But when we were talking about the miniature, we were saying if we do a book 2, what we should do is do mini Mels in different scales. And I've said, right, well, before they get a mini Mel in 15 mil, they should get a Dave in 28. Now that's also that on the book, that's also an idea behind the book club. Okay, that obviously I'm not even going to think about another book until we get the channel rolling back in it. You know what I mean? But one of the things that's going through my mind is that when we go and do another book, the idea of having a book club, it will allow me to sort of share my thoughts. Do you know what I mean? And sort of share my progress of the book that's coming up, which is sort of keeping the people who've got the first book and interested in books sort of interested in the project and know that, hey, something's brewing, and me also getting a bit of feedback. I mean, one of the problems with this book that I found was the isolation from you guys whilst I was working away in secret. Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to make any promises right now, but I want to have a conversation with Dave about, right, let's open that up a little and just set a little guidelines of, right, how much can I sort of work with the book clubbers, to to sort of engage with them in developing future books and that sort of stuff, without giving away and showing everything off. So it's something me and Dave have got to talk about, and me and Dave have got to talk about that when we get very drunk after this is all over and we're allowed to meet because of COVID rules and flights and that sort of stuff. But that's another reason for the book club and the book clubbers. I like you to do seasons. One book could be all winter, one book could be all summer. I've got loads of ideas for books, to be truthful. Going through the first book, was a real eye-opener. I think the biggest eye-opener for me was I didn't realize, the power of video in conveying messages and information without word, and then switching to having to put that in printed word. That, do you know what I mean? And actually see how many words it takes to say something that I could show and illustrate with a simple sentence and a movement. That was challenging. And that was a real eye-opener. I've taught myself to touch type. I mean, if I'm going to be an author, I'm going to write 90,000 words, I might as well be able to touch type. It makes sense. And photography has started to become a key element as well. I've learned a lot about photography for the book, for studio photos and all that sort of stuff. And I'm hoping to take that knowledge into the channel, and also a proper setup, so that when I'm working on things, my stills in the videos and the stills that I put out are better. Now, you're going to have to excuse me, because I'm sitting with my knees right up and it's pressing on my bladder. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to do one, for about 2 minutes while I go for a quick wee-wee, if it's that long. I'll be back. When I get back, I'll do the PayPal shouters. So if you're enjoying the show, support the show below and become Sunday Night or Awesome. It's not me, is it? See, this is why I need the Jace. The Jace is great at this sort of stuff. Right, I'm going for a wee-wee. If you want to do the PayPal thing, it's appreciated. Links down below. We'll shout them out when we get back. And then we'll have a chat about terrain and that sort of stuff, eh? And the sort of stuff that's coming up on the channel after the next 2 weeks are done. And we're all good, clear, and sailing. Right, wee-wee. Hey, hey. He's back. Right. Quick brew. Hot flushes. Bugger off. Sounds of running water in the background. Right. I see a couple of PayPals. I think it's only a couple, so we're good. It's only a couple of nuggets. We're really good. We'll fire through these. No, I don't want that one. Right, we're giving a shout to Richard H. Yeah. Thank you, buddy. Sunday night awesome. Yeah, Anna Mosby. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, not missed everyone. Sweet ass. Right. Right, hope you used the 8-stage hand washing technique. I did. Of course I did. Right, video's much better. I'd really like to see Kickstarter to get Mal a real proper studio, perhaps a Trainiac school. To be truthful, one of the things that I do want to do next year, yeah, is maybe via Patreon or something like that. I want to see about getting the funds in and the regular support to get someone to do my social media, or more importantly, Tanya does my graphics and that sort of stuff, but I want someone to sort of handle the editing and the assets and that sort of stuff. So I'm not sitting out trying to figure out Photoshop and figure out Premiere. Basically, what I want to do is be able to take that sort of stuff, punt it over to someone else, yeah, and then just basically focus on the terrain, yeah, because at the minute I'm basically business administration, yeah. I'm the terrain maker, I'm the cameraman, I'm the technical guy, I'm the post-production guy, and I'm the marketer in a business sense. I just want to be the terrain maker. Do you know what I mean? You want Ridley Scott? No, don't want Ridley Scott. What I am actually thinking is maybe reach out to a student, well, not a student, but someone local who's finished at Staff's Uni or something like that. No, mine. Yeah, and just see what I can work out. Yeah, so I can sort of focus on doing what you guys want to see. You know what I mean? Because I mean, the assets, all that sort of stuff, it's actually probably about 60-70% of the work with the editing as well. Yeah, and I've done a lot to sort of simplify that down. But yeah, I mean, if I can punt off 50% of it and leave myself with, the basics of business administration and a bit of marketing, engaging, that sort of stuff, and doing what I want to do, not editing, but chatting in the Trainiacs and focusing on, engaging with you guys, which is, what I love. Yeah. And so that's the plan on that one, to see if I can sort of like bump the business up in a way that I can shift those things that I don't want to have to do, but have to do to bring the content to you. So I can spend more time making content with you and, spending time with you. Doing what you guys want to see. Palm trees. Palm trees are coming up in the near future. Gopher dance. We'll bring back the gopher dance. We'll definitely bring back the gopher dance. No doubt Tanya will do a graphic for it as well. And no doubt there will be merch and that sort of stuff for it. Still hates it, guys, you know what I mean? Right, guys. James and Sophie from Needy Cat Games in Nottingham had a student intern as part of the Uni Outreach Business Project. Might be an option for your local. Certainly is. I'll look into it. It's definitely something to look in once we've got the channel up, back running, and I'm producing content. Yeah, I don't want to be complicating things before, you know what I mean? When will the vids return? get the end of the week. If I can get through the next week and we can really barrel it, then I can get focused and start producing content again for the channel. Yeah, if not, 2 weeks tops. Bill Murray will want a piece. That was the safety dance. Last Sunday, you talked about Wednesday video. What happened? The car broke down. That's what happened. How does it feel being an inch tall resin model? Let's not talk about that right now. Sitting here like this is not comfy. Right, we need to talk about where I do these live streams from, because I need to sit upright for these. Sitting forward crunching is not good. I don't have a table. Yeah, I'm resting this on a few pillars, so I don't normally sit crunch forward. As long as we abuse it, we're never going to lose. And everything will work out fine. Fine, Tamsin, keep that to yourself. Never had an intention on even trying to produce videos, but I would assume that you would be able to source help with the cutting, etc. on Fiverr. I probably could, but I'd rather actually get someone local, see if I can get a university student, actually give someone some work locally, you know what I mean? You know, support the creative arts rather than using a discount website to get someone do it as cheap as possible. I mean, this is a channel with 150,000 subscribers. It's one of the biggest digital channels in my city. I mean, none of the city know about it, but it is. So it's a good opportunity for a university leaver. Do you know what I mean? Even as a part-time role, while they're doing whatever else they want to do, or if they're continuing, you know, in their education. Yeah, what I need to do is find someone who's got the right sort of, they've got the digital assets when it comes to editing, yeah, with Photoshop and Premiere, etc. But I can rely on them with regards to pushing, like, you know, when I plan my videos and I schedule them. Well, that's what I want to do. One of the biggest problems always scheduling is the amount of work, yeah, that goes into making sure the video is ready for launch. And I'm always chasing myself. One of the things, if I can free up time, is I can build up a stockpile. So we've got content coming out, you know, and it's stocked up. So if I get hit by, you know, the lung takes a hit and I have to step back for a month, I've already got a month's worth of videos in the bag, sort of thing. But I need someone I can rely on, not just to do the digital stuff and work with me, but also I can rely on to make sure that videos are pushed out, and, you know, the sort of Facebook things and Twitter things that I never do, yeah, are pushed out properly, and that they're designed rather than me going, oh, that'll do, just done that, right? You know what I mean? What happened to the whole setup in the house? Has it moved back to the studio? No, Corbyn's nicked it. It's his gaming setup. I have the studio, my editing stuff in Corbyn's room now. A simple thing, what do you call it? It was down here. Yeah, and I always felt, you know, this is my new home and everything like that, and I always felt like work was still in the room. Do you know what I mean? And so I thought, right, my bedroom or Corbyn's bedroom. Yeah, and I thought it doesn't go in my bedroom, and Corbyn's going to spend most of his time on it like he did when it was here. So put it in Corbyn's bedroom. Have you managed to go drive through with Burger King with Corbyn yet? Yeah, we done that. Alan S said PayPal done. Thank you, buddy. Business schools, colleges. I'll reach out to the uni, see what I can do. I've got to be careful. Yeah. What I'd actually like is 2 part-time students. Okay. Or 2 part-time people. Obviously, I mean, it's bloody ridiculous. Yeah. but I'm self-employed. I'm alone in my studios. If I get a student, she happens to be female, do you know what I mean? I don't feel comfortable. I mean, there's nothing wrong, yeah, but I don't feel comfortable with having some like 19, 20-year-old student coming alone. So the way I want to approach it is like, right, two people who work as a team. Yeah. So if we need to have a sit down, yeah, and have a proper chat, come to the studio, they both come together. Yeah. But also they both know both roles and they sort of job share. So if one of them says, I'm going away for a week, yeah, they can sort of liaise with the other one. There's coverage and that sort of stuff, rather than me getting a message saying, my nan's died, I'm disappearing for 2 weeks, and me going, yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And it is a ridiculous thing that, we have to put those mechanisms in place. And I can always do virtual and that sort of stuff, but it's just the world we live in at the moment. And personally, not I also like the idea for their point of view as well. You know what I mean? I mean, I am, 45-year-old man who plays with toys in his own studio. Yeah. If I was a young sort of 19-year-old student, female student being put on a placement, I'd feel a little bit wary as well, to be perfectly honest. So I like the idea of, right, two people, if we need a face, we have a meeting. Yeah. Most of it will be digital, so it's perfectly fine. Like Europa, I do think they should feel safe. I think, you should do. In my situation, it's not just about protecting me from false claims and that sort of stuff. Yeah, because ultimately, if I wanted, I could just simply record all the meetings and shit like that. I'd rather like them to feel safe, and by me reaching out and saying, look, I want two students for this reason, immediately it shows me saying, look, I don't want anyone feeling uncomfortable. But it's not just for that reason. There's another reason why two students, and they don't have to both have to be female. They can be male, uh, or gender fluid, or wherever it is. I don't mind. I don't care what bits dangle between your legs or how you identify. As long as you can do me editing, yeah, and push me social media out and let me play with my toys, you be you. Guys, I'm going to have to apologise. Yeah, my ribs are killing me sitting like this, and I'm actually in quite. Yeah, I am going to have to apologise. Unfortunately, we're not going to make the hour. Oh, I need to go and lie down flat because I've been scrunched up. We will not film like this again. We'll do it from the table next time where I'm sitting up. What you call it? All right. I will be posting on Facebook and that sort of stuff. Yeah, through the week. I'm not disappearing or anything. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is people, what you call it, in the chat. I'm going to leave the chat open for just a couple more minutes. Yeah, but I need to go and take some painkillers, and guys, because I can feel this coming. I know how it comes on, and now I can feel this. Unless I go do something, just sitting like this, scrunched up, it's just going to get worse. Yeah. So listen, I would like to thank you joining me again this week. Thanks, guys. We are almost there. Keep sticking with it, and it's good to be back. I'll see you soon. Yeah. All the best. I'll get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. Laters.